What's going on YouTube? Patrick, Mid-10 Outdoors. Alright, got a knife to bring you from CFK Knives. Been looking for a woodsman knife or a bushcraft knife, other than the one I usually carry, which was one my dad made. Now I've gotten to the point with him being dead now. I don't want to mess up the knife. It's going to actually turn into one of those that, I pull it out every now and then to show it to people, hey, my dad made this. And I have used it several times doing different bushcraft stuff and camping. But I'm retiring it as of now. So I picked this knife up, found it on eBay. It was around 70 bucks. Yeah, I know I could have spent a lot more, got, other knives. But this is what I chose for now, to see how it works. Now, if you've never seen them on eBay, it's CFK Knives, tactical knives, handmade knives for the masses. Love this logo. That logo is just killer. Then they give you a card. It says, lifetime replacement guarantee. And basically, this is your product number, and eBay. They have a couple of different, ways they sell their knives. But the blade has a lifetime warranty on it. And I thought, well, crap, you can't pass that up. Now, it did come with its own fire steel. It came with a little lanyard with the skull. We'll pop it all out so you can see all that up close and personal. See a little lanyard on it. Green handles. I think they're micarta handles. It fits my hand pretty good. I wear a large gloves. So it fits my hand pretty well. I was doing some chopping with it a little bit. It's got a real good edge to it, and you can see where I've been whittling with the thing and stuff. I mean, I hadn't held back on it too much yet. And I'm not one, though, and I will say this: I am not one to baton with a knife. I'm not big on batoning with knives. I'll carry. I've got axes. I got one hanging right here, right beside me. It's one of my dad's old axes that I've got just laying around that hangs actually off the workbench. So if I need an axe at home, or I'm just going on a trip somewhere, well, I'll pick that up. Let's see if I can do this without destroying everything on the workbench. I've also got that, my Gerber, if I ever need it. I've got it. And I've used that little sucker for all kinds of stuff, and it's worked great. Alright, let's see. What else? Back to the knife, actually. Back to the knife. Okay. It is D2's tool steel. So you got to keep it oiled up. You don't want it rusting on you. It'll sharpen fairly easy. Blade length, knife length. And it's been a while since I've done one of these. Actual blade length on this thing's right at 4 inches. Now the overall 9 inches, and it is a full tang steel. It's a thick steel. You'll see all the way through. I mean, it's got a huge spine on it. What else? Oh, it came with the fire steel, and I did try the fire steel. And if you don't believe I tried the fire steel on it, if you look on the spine, you'll see. Let's see if I can get those black marks to show up where I was trying it. And it's throwing a hell of a spark. I will give it that. I could get a fire going with that fire steel easily. And then the sheath came with it, and it feels like a well-made sheath. Now, I've read rumors on the internet that these are made overseas, England or somewhere like that in Europe. It is what it is. It doesn't claim to be a USA made knife. It just says handmade knife. So I go with that. I don't care if, as long as it wasn't made in Turkey. I don't think it's made in Turkey. But it feels like a well-made knife. It's a heavy knife. It's got plenty of loft for doing what you got to do. And yet at the same time, you have total control over making feather sticks with it. And I did make some feather sticks with it, and it was getting some real fine shavings. And then I was doing the fine shavings for, fire starting, and it was doing that too. One of these days I'll show you how I do fire starting, here in the South. You know, we got several different ways, and one of the things I always carry with me is in my fire kit is dryer lint. I never run out of dryer lint, especially with a family of 4. Used to be a family of 5 when we moved out, but usually with a family of 4, we have lots of dryer lint. So I keep that in my fire kit. Everybody should keep dryer lint in their fire kit. It's one of the easier things to get started than some of the other stuff. Then I've got a couple of cedar trees back here that actually right now they're putting off some sap, and I want to collect it and make some fat wood to go in my kit too. So anyway, that's it. Let's get on to back to the knife. But anyway, so far it seems like a good little knife. It's got a little pocket here. I don't know, you could probably put some water tablets in it. I guess you could do that. But as far as the rest of the knife, I mean, I like the way it feels. It feels good in my hand. It's just right. Now, it doesn't have any serrations up here or anything to keep your finger from moving. You know, that's one thing they could probably do, and it wouldn't be that bad to do. But it does what it does. It does what I need it to do. So I'm not going to complain about it too much. It feels like if I needed to fight with it, I guess I could. I mean, little derriere thing out of the way. I guess I could. So anyway, it is what it is. It's going to be my new getting back into the bushcraft a little bit knife, and we're going to be getting out and doing some bushcraft style stuff here pretty soon. Gotta get the housework done. The honey-do list is upon us for the summer, so get that done. A few days, about 3-4 weeks, I'll be headed to Florida for the first vacation since last year, and I can't wait. I need a break. Alright guys, check out CFK Knives. Like I said, they're on eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. So go check those guys out. Like I said, lifetime replacement of the knife. You know, I kind of like that kind of stuff. You know, that's why I buy certain items. If it has a lifetime replacement, they guarantee it. Why not? So, that's all for now on this knife. Be prepared.